Hi guys, welcome back to the Pride of Villa. I do apologise if there's an echo in here. It's the only room I've got available right now. But yeah, today's Aston Villa versus Man United game preview. Obviously today is Friday. We did see Emery's first press conference with Villa. And I just got to say, everything he's saying, I'm just buying into it at the moment. I am really buying into it. The key thing that was brought up, he said his dream is to get a trophy with Aston Villa. And of course, we've heard this all before, but when you've got a manager who's actually won trophies, it means something different. So yeah, I am really excited. But what we'll say to start the video off, we can't be going into the Man United game thinking we've already sort of won it, if you know what I mean. Obviously, we've had a lot of success over the years with the new manager bounce. Steven Gerrard's first game, we beat Brighton 2-0. Dean Smith's first game, I believe it was Swansea being like 2-1. So you know what I'm trying to say. But with United going against Man United, obviously a team that are in really good form right now. A lot of players that they've recruited as well, and they've obviously had a new manager. It's going to be really hard, but I do still think we're going to get something from this game. But yeah, I'll go with my formation. It looks like Martinez will be fine for this one. I just didn't like any of the criticism we got back from the Newcastle game where they basically said he was time wasting. At the end of the day, we all knew what happened. Callum Wilson basically barged Mings into Martinez's head, and you could just see the impact he made. He thought it was okay, but it was the second clash that did it. So yeah, everyone online saying that he was time wasting. It's just not true. At the end of the day, it was concussion. But yeah, Martinez in goal, back four, I'm keeping the same as well. Ashley Young, Mings, Konza, and then Matt Cash. Digne, I'm not saying he's a bad player, it's just Ashley Young is just, you cannot drop him, he's undroppable at the moment. But Digne will definitely make his way back into the squad somehow. But it won't be anytime soon, in my opinion. And then in the midfield, I'm going to go with Dendoncker, Louise, and I am going to go with... I'm gonna go Ramsey actually. I think we might as well just put him in there, just see what happens. And front three, I'm gonna go with I'll stick with Watkins, Danny Ings, and I'm gonna go with Buendia. It's a bit of a weird one with Coutinho right now. Will he want to impress United? Does he just want to move out somewhere? I'm not too sure. The way I want it to play out is that he does want to play under him. But I'm just getting the vibe now that now Gerrard's left, he might just want to consider moving, which it's no hard feelings at the end of the day. It just did not work out, but I'd like him to prove himself, and we know we've got an amazing player there. It's just he's incredibly out of form. That's something else brought up in his press conference. Sorry, I can't get my words out. We are underperforming big time. It is players like Coutinho, like Watkins, potentially Buendia, and definitely like McGinn. The majority of the team are underperforming at the moment. So United is definitely the man to sort all that out basically. But yeah, that is my squad going into it, and obviously it is Man United, which to be fair, in recent games we've had quite a good run. Pre-season, that was actually a really good one, 2-2. We scored in the last minute. I think Callum Jones scored a header. And then in the league, I think the last time was the 2-2 in the Prem at Villa Park. And I know they beat us in the Carabao Cup. And before that, obviously, we beat them at Old Trafford. But yeah, it's going to be a hard one this time around because they are on the up. And, I can't see them not getting top four. Competing for the league, that is just not going to happen, is it? Man City or Arsenal. Arsenal probably hold the best chance out of them to win the league right now, but I can't see Man United getting anywhere near that at the moment, to be fair. But maybe next season, obviously Ten Hag is not a manager to be messed with. But, they've recruited really well. And the players that I think we should be looking out for is definitely like the likes of Anthony, Sancho, Rashford, someone to look out for right now. I believe Fernandes is going to be missing out this game because he did get too many yellow cards, which is a plus for us, because we all know he likes to score against Villa and he's a dickhead. But yeah, saying out all that, it's at Villa Park. We've got a new manager bounce. We all know he's going to get a warm welcome. It's going to be absolutely hectic. It's going to be loud. It's going to be packed. I see us getting something here. I do see us getting something. I think Unai, obviously, he hasn't had a lot of time. I think all in all, we would have had about 4 days before the actual game itself. I think we could potentially get something. It's just all about the players just proving themselves, wanting to prove themselves to Unai, wanting to keep their place in that starting 11. So I'm actually going to go with a 2-2 draw again. I do believe we'll get something out of it. I think a win is a long shot, but it still could happen. We know what we can do against teams of Villa Park with the atmosphere we create. But I think especially the fans would be proud of the draw. Obviously, after the last result 4-0, but then again, I'll say again, that 4-0 loss, I've seen worse games. I have seen worse games, but new manager bounce, as I'm saying, it's got to go right, and I do believe we'll get a draw out of this. I think we'll score first. Man United will get back into the game. They'll take the lead, and we'll probably score a last-minute goal. And players coming off the bench, I want to see the likes of Archer. I want to see the likes of, I know it's a long shot, but I want to see the likes of Morgan Sanson. I think if he's not going to get a look at from Unai, he's pretty much done. Other outfield players, obviously Gilbert, we've seen online that someone obviously met him at Sainsbury's or something, and he's basically saying his time at Villa's over, which is really sad, to be fair, because I do love Gilbert, but they're seeing something we're not. And yeah, it'll be nice. I think Coutinho obviously will come off the bench as well, and I just hope Coutinho proves himself, because I don't want to lose him. He's just incredibly off form. For the player we've got there, he is incredibly off form. But yeah, I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. I think Watkins will score, and I think Bailey will score. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully we do get a result from him. It'll be a new manager bounce. You've got to get something for the first game, remember. But yeah, up the Villa with the pride of Villa. We'll see you in the next video.